Welcome to Gaffer 24/7, the only show that allows you complete access to the life of a manager. Today's episode focuses on the second transfer window and how the Sounders, led by new manager Dallas Concorde, fared in it. Young manager Dallas Concorde has to deal with his first controversy as he gets a rather shocking email from the board. The leaked memo appears to reveal that the Sounders board isn't entirely sold on the manager, despite the fact that they've gotten off to such a hot start, have defied expectations, and continue to lead the football league. We interviewed an anonymous team insider to find out how the manager took this email. He was shocked by that email, that's for sure. To be top of the table and get such passive-aggressive dribble is insulting, honestly. He shrugged it off, but he did suspect minority owner Drew Carey was behind it. Gaffer 24/7 reached out to both Concorde and Carey to see if they had a comment, but they did not. However, with the results rolling in, it appears that all was well on the West Coast. However, controversy would strike only a week later, as free-flowing striker Obafemi Martins was subject to a rumor that there had been an age discrepancy found in his medical records. Sounder fears appeared to be confirmed as Demaral Gray and David Selke were quickly bidded on by the Sounders in what many viewed as an attempt to offset a potential transfer. Despite the assertions that the two transfers were nothing but a bit of shrewd business, many on the inside wondered out loud if the league-leading goalscorer would be leaving Seattle. Those rumors would be confirmed as only 3 days later, the Seattle Sounders would accept a £14.6 million bid from Russian Spartak Moscow for the 30-year-old Nigerian. With the news going official, the Sounders rushed to sign Gray as well as Selke. Both are viewed as high-potential players, with Gray viewed as an answer to the left mid problem that has been plaguing the Sounders this season. Selke is more of a prospect player. At 6'4", he represents what many consider to be a German Ibrahimovic style. Only time will tell if this player can prove a steal at £5 million. Many at Werder Bremen were overjoyed with the price they got for Selke, openly telling the press that really it was an offer they couldn't refuse. Many in Seattle, however, wondered if the price tag was merely a panic buy in an attempt to replace a player that many considered unreplaceable. Co-owner Daniel Stearman had this to say. Well, first off, let me say I cannot confirm or deny the Russian media reports that the reason behind the Martins transfer was related to an age disparity found during a recent medical. I am here, however, to confirm the signings of Gray and Selke to the Sounders. We are happy to have them here and look forward to the increased depth and potential of this squad. And just to clarify, our goals this season have not changed, and we fully expect to be in the promotion hunt in May. The Sounders would head in to the final hours of the transfer market with a win over rivals Göteborg. That win only seemed to solidify that the Sounders believe that they can get promoted, as only a few hours after the game, the Sounders launched numerous bids to try to get many young players whose contracts were going to expire at the end of the year. And despite getting turned down by Ravel Morrison and Gayasi Zardis, the Sounders did have an in with Renato Stauffen and Fabian Schär. The signing of Fabian Schär went fairly well, completed in under 2 hours. However, Renato Stauffen remained a tough player to convince. After having his first offer rejected, Dallas Concorde, along with fellow Swiss international Stefan Frei, flew to Zurich immediately to try to convince Stauffen to join the club. It was only after a third Swiss player, Michael Lang, had confirmed his signature for the Sounders for next season that Renato Stauffen finally relented and joined the club. These signings, along with other signings made during the year, should give the Sounders one of the strongest teams in Football League One should they get promoted. We sat down with manager Concorde to discuss these signings and also to discuss how this fit into the club's philosophy. Yeah, with our position in the league, we are looking forward to next season. Renato, Marcel, and Fabian will be welcome contributors and show the club's commitment to youth and fiscal responsibility. We are also committed to our youth academy, and all of these transfers will have to compete with our goal of 50% of our starting 11 being academy players within the next 2 years. And I'm proud to announce that I think we're going to be able to do that, and a lot of our guys are coming along really well. On that note, let's take a look at the Sounders Youth Academy, which brims with plenty of talent. Luke Shorenson, one of the most recent signings, appears to be a sure bet for the future. Of particular interest appears to be 17-year-old goalkeeper Joe Farrell, who looks in line to challenge Stefan Fry upon his academy graduation in May. The other big potential star is Philip Epstein. The 16-year-old German appears to be another German-American player looking to shine on the national level. As we take a look at the Sounders independent squad report, we see that some players are improving a bit according to statistics, and some are not. Of particular note is how summer signings Gideon Zelalem, Marion Sarr, and Harrison Reed have developed at the club. Of particular note is Gideon Zelalem, who's improved exponentially since joining the Northwestern Greens. Harrison Reed also has developed quite well. The 20-year-old has seen considerable match action and is becoming really a young Paul Scholes. Of particular concern for the Sounders is the growth of Patrick Bamford and Tyler Blackett. Both players are summer signings, but have struggled to grow in the Concorde system. Overall, however, you have to say that the squad at the mid-season report is doing quite well. We will join them next time to see if they can continue this run and potentially get promoted in what would turn out to be a dream season for the new manager. For NCN, a TSS station, this is Tyler Jenkinson signing off.